Good morning, Philippines. It's Monday morning. We're bright and early and getting started on our construction today. Today will be build day number 59. So glad to be back to work. Although I believe first order of business is probably going to be mostly site cleanup. We had a lot of grass growing and weeds growing during the 65 days that we were out for quarantine. So first order of business is getting everything cleaned up, back to looking like a construction site. So once that gets going, then we'll get started with continuing the rest of the construction. Once construction continues, I believe first order of business is probably going to be to continue building on the second floor slab, the attic floor slab, be able to get that formwork finished and get the rebar put in place. Being that it is already rainy season, we're about 2.5 months behind, because the idea was when we started in January to be able to have the roof on by rainy season. Thanks to COVID-19, we are now in rainy season, and as you can see, sans roof. No fault of anybody's, just God's plan. There's a reason for it. We are to understand later. So that's pretty much what we're going to be looking forward today. We've got guys finally able to come in with work permits and transit passes, be able to come all the way from San Fernando, Angeles, here in Mabalacat, as well as some of them coming in from Tarlac and Bamban, which is the surrounding areas. Some of them are actually biking all the way in from San Fernando. You're talking about a bike ride, probably an hour to 2 hours just to get here. So it'll be good to get started again. We'll start giving you the daily updates as usual. So without further interruptions, let's get started. I'm okay with all the green on the outside of the house, but the green on the inside of the house has got to go. All right, we got another delivery, more purlins and angle iron. Looks like we also have some, they call it here plyboard. In the States we call that plywood. Here they call it plyboard, but yeah, same thing. They're gonna offload it on the other side of the street over here, where we have authorization from the subdivision developer to be able to use the adjacent lot for the fabrication of all of our metal trusses so that we reduce the risk of a fire incident having everything really close together on this one lot. But the subdivision developer gave us authority to be able to use that. We had verbal permission at the beginning of construction, so they're gonna download that on the other side of the street. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so we got some more, like I said, we got some more purlins, angle iron, and plyboard. So the gentlemen are unloading the plyboard and the angle iron in the same location that they did yesterday, and then we'll see where they unload the angle iron. Oh, the purlins as well. All right, so it looks like we got finished with the download of the metals. They did end up actually indeed putting the metal across the street. So we got new purlins and more angle iron. And the welders will be back tomorrow to start working with the angle iron. Their first order of business is to put a rust-proof protective coating on it, basically a paint-on that they do, and that was where they moved. Let's see, we've still got the rebar, the angle iron over here from yesterday, still a little bit of rebar next to it, and then they relocated some of the rebar and purlins to get it out of the way over here. So now the workers, when they come in tomorrow, have a big, large area for being able to work. They're still working around the side, getting the rest of the construction site back to a workable state, which unfortunately means clearing out a lot of the grass and dirt from around the edge where it's all grown in with weeds. So they're working on it. All right, our guys have been busy today. We're getting ready to wrap up. Been blessed. The rain has held off. Let me find some wood here real quick. The rain has held off today, so we've been really fortunate. Most of the weeds and stuff have been cleared out of the way. Our engineer blessed us with his presence today. That's very nice. He's up on the front talking to the workers. He moved away. So let's walk around and see what's been going on. Okay, we got most of the metal relocated, and they're starting to get it looking back to a construction site again.
And we're doing Julie's hashtag Emie 55 common Pinoy nicknames.
They removed a lot of the most of the grass from the inside where all the weeds and stuff had come up through.
For now, let's play the soccer rock. Paris in the rain. Oh, yeah, right.
I will address the vapor barrier with the engineer here shortly, off camera. And still working our way around. Lots of extra growth came around in those 65 days that we were not working. And they're cleaning up as they come along, so I like it. It's looking good. They still got another half of the building to go, but 5 guys and a couple shovels. It's all manual labor, and you know, like I refer you back to our previous discussions, manual labor is the way to go here in the Philippines, or it's the standard practice, mainly because labor is cheap, but it also helps with the employment. There are 110 million people in the Philippines, and that's just the Philippine citizens. So anytime you can provide a job, no matter what the type of job it is. They look forward to getting the newer jobs because it helps out the economy, lowers the unemployment, and puts food on table for many families. We love to do our part to help out the local economy, and that's what we're doing. All right, well, we're gonna wrap up build day number 59. Turns out we didn't do a whole lot of building, but we did do a lot of clearing. Granted, we only had a small contingent of workers today, so today was more of a trial run of getting people here, working their way through the city passes and the checkpoints, making sure that they can get here. The 5 that showed up here, some of them actually showed up from all the way from San Fernando and showed up early this morning. So we had them here, starting to clear up a lot of the weeds and grass that have grown around the construction site as well as in it over the last 65 days. I am thankful that we had the people show back up. I'm thankful that we've gotten able to get back to work again, so we can get going on this house. Hopefully, God willing, we're able to have this house finished still by Christmas. The COVID has put a big dent in our schedule. It was only scheduled originally for an 8-month project. We're already 4 months in because 2.5 months are due to COVID, sitting on quarantine. So we're getting that underway. So back to work. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Well, that's pretty much a wrap for today. If you like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, subscribe or hit the Casa TexPina star in the bottom right hand corner. Also hit the bell icon down below the view screen to be notified when our next video is uploaded for your viewing pleasure. One additional thing, please hit the share button. Let's get this out and around. As I said previously, construction in the Philippines is very different from anywhere else I've been. House construction is very different from site to site, even within the Philippines. Please share this around. Your friends may want to see it. Other people may be interested. Let's get it spreading around. Thanks for the support. Thank you for watching. I did want to have one last minute conversation. Needed to say happy birthday to our daughter Nika back in the States. Today she turns 25. Happy birthday, Nika. Love you. Everybody else, thanks for watching and have a great afternoon. And God bless. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to be notified when our next video becomes available.